Frecklington, Games Maturity Manager. Thoughts of today?
Hopefully more of the same, as we've done over the last 9-10 games really. Obviously only lost one out of the last 9. Go in there, really good form. Won 3 out of the last 4 and I think we're beaten 6, so really good form. And it's the reason why we kept the same 11.
How do you talk to the players about today, bearing in mind what's happening next Saturday, FA Cup first round? Could make history for the club. So how important how have you come across to the players of how important this is? Which for me, it is an important game. You need 3 points. There's no mistaking from that.
We're in a relegation battle, Mark. You know, we know where we're at. We knew from the start of the season that we was always going to be up against it. And you know, at the moment, you know, the lads are proving that we're capable of being probably top of a mini league of 6 or 7 teams. And at the moment, we're probably 2nd or 3rd in that table. With a lot of hard work to go. Just because we've had 3 or 4 really good results in the league on the spin doesn't mean we're out of trouble. We're only 3 points off it. So a couple of bad performances and results, you're back in. A couple of, you carry on in the vein that we are doing, then you could get yourself a bit of distance. So the focus that we've tried to carry on focus on really is the current form. After the last round of the FA Cup against Harrogate, that was mine and Terry's real concern, was how do we keep them focused on the most important, which is our bread and butter in the league. And we just basically dangled the carrot and saying, look, you could make history of this football club. If it was me playing, I'd want to make sure I'm in that 11 come that day. We've got 3 massive games before that we have to try and focus in getting maximum spoils. So we go into that game full of confidence, knowing that we've got a week off the league, but we've got a little bit of a buffer there in terms of points out the bottom 3, and that's another reason, to be fair to the boys, they've really took that on board. Gone to Southport, could have won the game, come away with a great point, backed it up on Tuesday with another comeback win against a really good Telford outfit. So 4 points out of 6, they're going a long way to doing what we're asked of them. But today's a really tough game, and if we can get 3 points today, it would be massive going into what is an important game. So we've just asked them to, do you want to be in that 11 come FA Cup first round proper and make history? If you do, keep your shirt. If you don't, then there's 6 or 7 other lads there willing to take it, and they're absolutely chomping.
I was going to say, you've got some big names on the bench, and I know some of them, and they will be chomping. They'll be running up and down right in front of you. They might even push you over to try and get on the pitch today, because they're going to be wanting that starting lineup. So how do you keep them focused as well? I know some of them will be just motivated anyway, but what are the ones that are probably sitting there thinking, I desperately want to play next week? So if they don't get on today, how would you then next week try and keep them on board, try and keep them sweet, if you like, in terms of being with you?
I think they know how me and Terry work. This is our squad of players. We brought these lads in the summer. We've kept ones from last year that like your Nathan Jarmans of the world and the Owen Evanses and stuff. So they know how me and Terry work. If you play well, you keep your shirt. It's as simple as that. And if you look at Tuesday night's squad of 16, there's only 3 players out of that 16 that are on loan. The rest have been with us from day dot. And we believe by having a consistent squad of players that we brought in the summer and keeping it really tight. We've only got a squad of 18, so those players have bought into what we wanted to do. It took a little bit of time to get going, but I just feel that perseverance with the squad that we brought in. There's no point in bringing players in if you're just going to give them 2 or 3 games and bomb them out. So they're starting to know how we want to play. The lads that have got the shirts at the moment are keeping the shirts because they know full well that competition is fierce. But they're only as good as the last game. They've got another 95 minutes to put in before that, and we are trying to have to look around to the bench on Tuesday and see Nathan Jarman, Alex Simmons, Taron Hare, who else was there? Kurt Miller and Ellis Story didn't even get a shirt. And you just see me there talking to Donald Fuller. He couldn't make the 21s game on Wednesday night, where all the others did, and played 90 minutes against Lincoln United. So that shows you what kind of attitude they've got, and that if they don't do it, they're not going to be involved. So Fuller misses out the squad today because he just couldn't make it. Nothing that he's done wrong, but 6 or 7 other lads that are kicking the door down saying, get me in that squad for next Saturday.
In terms of the players' commitment to you and Terry, then, if you lose today, how is that going to affect next Saturday?
It's all down to performances. The conversation, that I said at the start of the interview was, look, we've got 3 massive games coming up before the FA Cup game, and that's mostly of high importance. Same 11 that started at Southport started on Tuesday. The same 11 start again today. So You know, that consistency is only going to serve them well if they go out and perform today. If they get a win, if they get a draw, as long as they perform and work to how we and Terry work and how they work with each other, then they've got every chance of keeping the shirt. But you know, like I said, I've had a few death stares in the change room today.
I'm not surprised.
Because it's what everybody wants to do. You know, I mean, it's the first time I've been to the FA Cup first round proper, and it means the world to me. It means the world to the football club because they've been here before, but it's been 50 years, I think, or 60 years since the last time I've been to the second round. But we have to bin that for another week, because today is if we could win today, you know, that would mean more than, you know, next week for me personally, because it gets us up the league. We could overtake, you know, go another 2 places if results go our way. But Curzon are a very, very good outfit. You know, you watched them last week.
Yeah, I was going to come on to them. They're decent. They knock the ball really well, and I'm not surprised they're up where they're at.
Yeah, and that, you know, the footage that we've seen of them and the reports we've got, you know, they play a certain way which is difficult to play against anyway. And last year down here, you know, they my second home league game after the game.
I remember it.
After the game, I never thought I'd be in this position. Put it that way after that day. But yeah, we've come a long way since then, and hopefully we can, you know, put it right.
I was going to say, last time we played them here, I watched it, men against boys, I think I said to you.
You did, yeah. Yeah, you did.
I don't think it's going to be quite like that today, dare I say.
Fingers crossed, because, you know, we've got certain ways that we believe in the game, and me and Terry were really concerned after the performance last year, and if we hadn't made the change we did, we'd have got relegated. There's no doubt about it, because that day, to see footballers hard on a football pitch was disgusting, and something that we couldn't carry on going forward. And we look a little bit of a different outfit this time from where we came last time we played them, and hopefully that rubber form against Curzon today, and we can put a really good hard workman-like performance in. And our set pieces have been a real key form for us lately, and hopefully that'll work.
Yeah, good luck today, David.
Thanks, Mark. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, guys.